So it looks like the Nintendo Direct rumors for July have pretty much exploded online, and now we're to the point where everyone's just kind of expecting it to happen. Like, we're past the idea of, oh, maybe it'll happen now. There's just full expectation that there will be a July Direct of some kind. And I will tell you up front, from what I've been hearing, yes, Nintendo will be doing something in July. But the problem I'm running into is no one seems okay with confirming it flat out because of the situation behind the scenes with a lot of these game companies due to COVID-19. Things have been like in chaos behind the scenes, and we've seen that with several examples of games being delayed just even a few weeks. We talked about Kingdoms of Amalur earlier this morning, where that was delayed just a few weeks, just obviously due to situations behind the scenes that seem to do with distribution and all this, and that can mostly be attributed to remote work and COVID-19, all that stuff. So yes, it's been a strange year, but we're to the point now where yes, people are raising their expectations heavily for this Direct because we haven't had one in so long, and I'm still questioning the idea if this is even going to be a general Direct. Seriously, it could be like a Mario Direct or a Direct Mini. That's very possible. But I'm also having a lot of rumors being sent to me, things that are being put up on Twitter and have kind of evolved since then. So let me just show you what I'm talking about here. We're going to go over to a string of rumors and we'll talk a bit about it here. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new here. Looking forward to any gaming news coming up, whether it's from the PS5, the Xbox Series X, or Nintendo, because yes, it looks like Nintendo is going to be waking up again pretty soon. Now, I understand why the expectations for a Direct are raised so high. We haven't had a ton of big-time news from Nintendo in a while now, and obviously it's been since last September that we've had a full Direct, and we would have already had one if E3 had gone off like normal. You know, Nintendo would have shown up and probably done some big Direct. We would have been talking about all the releases now and all the things to look forward to. But let me go over here to what has been the most shared, at least to me, thread for rumors that have just kind of been thrown out there. And you can see it here. This is on Twitter. This is from Marco Maro. And Marco Maro has an interesting history with rumors. They've had some wrong. They've had some right. It's again, kind of all over the place, but plans change in the background for these companies, and sometimes people just put information out there that is correct when they hear about it, and then it just changes, right? Like I said, things are, right now especially, altering quite a bit in the background. Now, they say a few new info before July is over. Nintendo will give an update soon about what is coming to Switch in late Q3, Q4. They should be doing that, I would say, in, what is today, the 8th? I'm going to say 3 weeks to be safe. Yes, basically before the end of July, there should be something. Whether it's pre-recorded or live streamed or just trailers dropped, yeah, something's going to be happening pretty soon. Besides Paper Mario, Intelligent Systems has at least 2 more games in development for 2021. I don't know anything about that, so we'll see there. No More Heroes 3 is likely coming in Q1 2021. No More Heroes 1 and 2 are coming eventually. Yes, from what I've been able to gather, No More Heroes 1 and 2 will eventually show up. I think it's going to be just in like a collection, really, is how they'll do it. But I don't think it'll be before No More Heroes 3 drops, which will, I still think, fall to 2021. I don't know why they gave that 2020 date originally, unless they were very sure about it, and then things, again, get delayed with remote work and all of this, because they really haven't fallen on a date yet, and again, we're into July. They could still announce it later on this month, but I am thinking that will fall to 2021, unfortunately, because it would have been cool, obviously, to get No More Heroes 3 like in the next few months, but the thing with this is it could end up falling to like January or February. So yes, it would be a delay into next year, but it would be like the first like few months of next year. Now, Marco Maro also says Metroid will be a good way to start 2021, and all right, now from what's going around right now, there are 3 Metroid games currently in development. There is, of course, the Metroid Prime trilogy. I know, yeah, yeah, funny, right? But then there's a 2D Metroid game that has been rumored for a while as well. That I believe will come out before the other 2. The other one, of course, being Metroid Prime 4. Prime 4 is probably coming out 2022. Yeah, Retro Studios is going to be taking some time with this game, and of course they restarted development pretty recently in terms of game development terms, right, a little over a year ago. So The 2D Metroid game is probably first one up, and I think that will come in the first half of 2021. Would they announce it at the end of this month? Probably not. They would probably announce it closer to release because there's a chance we'll still be dealing with some remote work probably for the rest of this year, maybe even at the beginning of next year for some studios. So we'll see there. Pikmin 3 original plans are messed up, and they plan to reveal everything at the same time. Pikmin 3 Deluxe was supposed to already be announced. And it's funny because I'm almost positive that was going to be like an August release. I don't know if that's happening anymore. So, yeah, Pikmin 3 Deluxe should be getting announced. It's got to be at the end of this month when they do this direct or mini or whatever. They might just drop a trailer for that. Would that annoy people if they just did a Pikmin 3 trailer drop and that was the big thing? Probably, yeah. But no, Pikmin 3 should be getting announced. And they say multiple surprises. That's hinting towards Pikmin 4. I don't want to go down that road right now. I just know about Pikmin 3, all right? I don't know anything about Pikmin 4. It'd be great if there was a Pikmin 4 getting announced alongside of it. I think having Pikmin 3 being announced and then going into like a Pikmin 4 logo just to say, hey, look what we're doing. But they did that with Metroid Prime 4. Look how that turned out. The rumor was that Pikmin 4 had a reboot at some point. And they basically just restarted development with a new idea. I don't know. Miyamoto apparently has been playing around with that title for a while now. And then they say Nintendo will start being aggressive from September 11th. I assume that's for releases. They don't think there'll be an August release. I think there will be, so we'll go with that. I think Nintendo will have something for August. But we'll see, like I said, towards the end of this month. They say mostly Mario games as big hits on September and November. Yeah, there should be the Mario 3D Collection. I've been thinking that's going to be their holiday game, and that might sound weird because it's just a package of remastered games. But, I mean, 3 Mario 3D games that are very good. That's going to obviously sell like crazy and would work to sell Switch systems. One Mario game like Odyssey, while it is brand new, sells a ton of systems. But you put Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy, which is a phenomenal 3D game, and you put some extra work into things like 64, maybe touch it up a bit, they could play around with it. And then Sunshine, I'll be curious to see how they work with that. But that will be a big one. And then the other one would be 3D World Deluxe. I keep saying Deluxe, but who knows what they'll actually call it. Yeah, that would be the other one that they should be referring to here. E3 reveals to 2021 we'll have a second chance in September, and then they say, about Zelda before summer is over. I question that one. I don't know if Breath of the Wild 2 will even be touched this summer. That could be one that maybe is in an early Direct next year. Like if they do a January Direct next year, that could be. Look, I think Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be the holiday 2021 game. Some people think it could be this year. It's not this year. Breath of the Wild 2 is not going to be prepared. They would have already had a large marketing runway going here. It's just Breath of the Wild 2 is 2021, at least from what I've been able to gather here. And then they say Bravely Default would be late September. That one I can see that. That's, of course, from Square. The word is that Bravely Default 3 is actually moving along pretty well. So I wouldn't be shocked if it was September, but October would be okay, I think, as well. Basically, Bravely Default is going to be coming out in the next couple of months here. Now, how good are Marco Moro's sources? To be honest, when I see this much information gathered from one person in one Twitter thread without any concern about NDAs or anyone getting in trouble, I do usually question the authenticity of it and the believability of what they're saying in their sources. In fact, what's been gathered here, to me, is more just rumors that are going around the internet now and then some best guesses, to be honest. That's just what I'm seeing right now with this one. I don't really think, nothing here really stands out as like, yeah, that's not happening. Honestly, the thing that stands out the most like that is probably Zelda before summer is over. That's all I can really look at here and say, yeah, that's probably not going to happen. Everything else seems pretty straightforward and things that we've been talking about for a while now. Now, as for Kelios, mentioning the whole thing with July, we've been gathering more and more information here, and I think it's going to be the week of the 20th, somewhere in there. It's not going to be the same day as the Xbox event from what I'm hearing, but that should be the week. I don't know if it'll be that Monday. I don't know when Nintendo announces a Monday Direct. Would they do it like the Thursday or Friday before? That would be a lot of anticipation and hype build up, and I would hope it would be a big General Direct. Or do we wake up Monday morning and there's just a Direct Mini ready to go that's like 15 to 20 minutes, just outlining the rest of this year? And I mean, if you think about it, if it ends up being a bunch of ports from the Wii U and some remasters for Mario, would people really mind if that's all it was, just a Direct Mini? Probably not. Now, if they do work with Breath of the Wild 2, then I would assume a general Direct so they can show it off. But Breath of the Wild 2 is not coming out this year, so I don't know why they would want to put a big focus on that and not on the 3D Mario remasters that should be getting announced. But be careful with expectations on this one, because even people who are hinting towards it, I don't think know exactly what's about to happen here. I am going to lean in the direction of a Direct Mini. That's what I'm going to go with here. And I don't think there will be any build up to it. And I don't think there will be any announcement prior. I think it's just going to drop on YouTube, and it's just going to pave the way for the rest of this year. And then Nintendo's going to work to get to 2021, where hopefully things more or less normalize for game development, and they can work towards the Switch's 5th year, which should be a pretty big one for Nintendo. But let me know what you guys think about these rumors down below. I'm very curious. And what do you think is going to happen in the second half of July? It seems like we're going to start getting things picked up here with Nintendo and then Microsoft doing some things, and I would say range of about a week of each other, and then Sony doing some stuff in August with the State of Play for more PlayStation 5 stuff. But thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.